my bangs back today because I didn't feel like styling them. I mean, the only thing I really do is just blow dry them and like use some dry shampoo, but I didn't feel like doing that today. My forehead's here. She's making a guest appearance today. I probably will start pinning them back as they get longer, but not long enough to like tuck behind my ears, I guess, or kind of blend in. Um, it reached 80 degrees today in Oklahoma, and that was the most jarring experience, especially driving home at 6 p.m. and it being pitch black outside and there's lightning going on off in the distance. It poured like crazy. I know there's been like tornadoes everywhere across the, what region do you call this? Is this the Midwest? I don't even know. I don't know what Oklahoma. I don't know what Oklahoma is. Is it the South or is it the Midwest? Comment down below what you think it is. And it's supposed to drop like crazy tomorrow. Like I think we're gonna hit freezing. But I was driving home. It was pitch black, 6 p.m., lightning off in the distance, and it was so hot. Like I was just wearing a t-shirt, and that felt wrong. And there's like Christmas lights everywhere. Everything just felt so strange. I'm listening to see if my cat's trying to get in the door again. She does this like every night. It's usually like a phantom cat though, a ghost cat. I was in the middle of editing a video before I realized it's getting kind of late. I should go live before I finish this. I have it in my lap just in case I decide to like, I'm doing the rough cut right now where I kind of just edit out all the pauses, I guess, all the like hesitations, all the times I say like or like, or if I'm just like staring off into the distance breathing for a little bit. But I watched 5 Feet Apart last night after I got off live. Holy shit, you guys. I might cry while I'm talking about it. I'm a very open person with my emotions. I don't think there's any shame in crying. I've been messed up over it for like a while. Like I can't stop thinking about it. I have a movie hangover, I guess you would call it. Usually people have book hangovers, but for some reason, I just couldn't get the movie out of my head. I like kind of dreamed about it and it was just so, it was just like hard to like watch that, I guess. Not like hard to watch it. It was really enjoyable, but it was like kind of wrecked me. And I kept wondering, why was the movie so much better than the book? Hang on, let me turn my live chat on before I forget. Okay. I was wondering why the movie was so much better than the book to me. And then I looked it up and realized that the book was kind of written alongside the movie. And it was even published after the movie came out. And I think that explains it. Honestly, the way it was done was so good. Like all the actors, they did it so well. Like it was crazy. And Stella's portrayal especially was like crazy good to the point where I was like, this feels too real. Like this feels way too real. So I started doing more research on it and found out that Stella is based off a real girl who had cystic fibrosis. Her name is Claire Wineland. You can find her YouTube channel. Like she had her YouTube channel just like Stella does in the movie. Oh my god, and I watched some of her videos and holy shit, like that actress Haley Lou Richardson, I think is her name. She did such a good job of portraying her. Like, oh man, I was messed up. But I highly recommend you check out Claire's channel. She's no longer with us. She passed away 1 week after her lung transplant when she was 21. Oh my god, I was just so messed up. That character, I mean, I think it's great that they like, what's the word? Like kind of memorialized her through that movie and the book because they did such a good job. I think they really captured how she was. And I guess I haven't looked at all the critiques of like the portrayal of cystic fibrosis itself and whether or not that is accurate or realistic. I look like I've been crying. I actually, have I? I don't remember at this point. I think I've slept since crying. I also took a nap though, so that may be why I look a little wrecked. Anyways, I haven't looked at the criticisms of the actual portrayal of cystic fibrosis. I don't think it's been too harsh. One that I did read was that people with CF, it's not just that they can't get within 6 feet of each other. It's like that's the bare minimum. Hi, Luke. Oh my god, how did all your exams go? I'm ranting about this movie I saw. Not ranting, I'm just having an emotional episode. I hope your exams went well. Are you done? My face is hot. Yeah, I took a nap in my contacts. I need to stop doing that. At least they're dailies. Where was I? I can't believe you're still calling me Olga, Luke. Not the exams, quizzes. Oh, here it's kind of like, what's the word? Interchangeable. I mean, quizzes are usually like smaller, I guess, and exams are like huge ordeals. um, but yeah, another thing that, oh yeah, they can't get within 6 feet of each other. Like, but they also, it's like very discouraged to even be in the same room. Like the way that Stella and Poe and Will were kind of wandering around the hospital, kind of just interacting with each other, was not the most realistic thing. Like, I guess hospitals don't really let people do that. I'm so exhausted and feel like I fell off a building. Oh no. Make sure you get some sleep. Do some self-care. A little face mask maybe. Take a nice hot bath. Drink some hot tea. These temperature changes are wrecking me. Like, it just goes from 80 degrees to freezing to 80 degrees to freezing. And I can't take it. Like, I don't go outside a whole lot, but like, I don't know if it's just the pressure or what, or just, I don't know, my body knows. Even though it's not outside, it knows. Something I loved that the movie did, though, was, sorry, I'm getting messages. I still call you Olga because, yes, I want this to be alive. Alive. You want it to go on? I know Vinny's not going to be in the live for a bit. I don't know if you saw the... It wasn't on Discord. I think it was on our Instagram group chat. She's still in Monterey. Doing her little horsey shit. Something I really liked about the way they portrayed, like, Stella, because she was based off of Claire, was that, like, she even decorated her room the same way as Claire. Like, that really... she had, like, nearly the exact same poster that Claire had in one of her videos, and I, like, lost it when I made that connection. Claire also had a stuffed bear, just like Stella did. God, it was messing me up. I'm so sad. And the ending was a little bit different in the movie. Not really enough to really make anybody mad, I don't think. But, like, in the book, it seemed a little bit more happy. And I did really like it, but if you remember a few lives ago, I was saying, like, oh, I'm such a person who, like, will kick my rating up to 5 stars if I'm, like, sobbing at the end, because it's, like, a terrible, really sad ending. I really want to take care of myself, but I have so much to do. I feel like a girl from Lord's mood ring, where the song is about a girl who always sees her mood ring if she feels terrible. You know, Luke, I really relate to that. I was in your shoes just a few months ago, even. And I can't even, you know, I very much have that same attitude of like, oh, I want to do it, but I just have so much to do that I'm just gonna like allow myself a 10-minute cry session. Do what you can to like make yourself feel better, even though your time is limited. Try to think that like this will be over soon. That was the thing about semesters for me, was that like it was very much a sprint and not a marathon. Like it just got worse as it went on. So try to, I think you're doing a lot of online classes, aren't you? Take like 10-minute breaks where you just like get up and stand, or I would do like yoga a lot. Just try to like move your body, because I know sitting in one place, oh my god, I would write essays for like 5 hours straight and like nearly lose my mind. You're quoting Mood Ring. Mood Ring is such a good song though. Play your favorite songs just for like 10 minutes, get a little All Too Well sesh in there. I think that will, you kind of do the best you can, man. Yes, I do online. So that's both a blessing and a curse, because it's like, yeah, you're saving time on like commuting and things like that, but also like you're sitting in one place and it's hard to not fall into just doing that and not getting up. Oh, it was bad. I used to like do this horrible like delayed gratification thing where I would write an essay for like 5-6 hours, and I would just sit there and I would tell myself, like, I'd be hungry and I'd be like, I cannot eat until I finish this. Like, I have to cross this off my to-do list before I can get up and make dinner. And so I wouldn't make dinner until like 5 a.m. because that's how long the task would take. All Too Well 10-minute version is a wreck on the oh my god. I feel like it would help me get a lot of nice energy out. There's actually a video of somebody who made up this like exercise dance to the All Too Well 10-minute version. I can send you a link on Instagram if you want. I might want to try doing it. I feel like that'll make a brief little 10-minute workout go by a lot faster, because when you're working out, time just drags. But like when you're listening to All Too Well, I feel like it might make it easier. And it's not like too intense. It's just like in your home, like you'll have to see it. But it might help. All Too Well is so sad. Hey, Vibhuti. I'm still unsure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I never looked up a translation. Let me do it now. Translation. I mean pronunciation. I feel like I lost my train of thought as I was talking about. Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to say your name. Give me a second. Vibhuti? Is it with like a U sound? Vibhuti? I was stressing it as an H. Vibhuti. Is it okay for me to listen to the 5-minute version more than 10-minute version? I'm so sorry, I love 10-minute version, but I just think 5 minutes is just a classic in my head. Listen, I love the production of the like 5-minute original version so much, like the super acoustic sounds, and I miss that sometimes. However, I definitely listen to the 10-minute version more because that's like the full version. Like, how do you not? However, I did find there are people who have done edits of the 10-minute version, but with the original production that's like acousticy. Oh my god, it's so good. It's still like I felt like we needed that one last kind of version. We had the Sad Girl Autumn, we had the 10-minute with the like 80s production, but like to have the original sound with it, like, and now we have that because thank god there are people who are talented. I need to send that link in my Discord or something, or maybe I'll drop it in a pinned comment. If I don't, please remind me. When I get off live, I'll do it. Or maybe I can do it now, but oh my god, it's so good. I just found it tonight. Shit, what else was I saying about 5 Feet Apart? The ending, I think. Oh yeah, I was talking about the ending. In the book, it is much more optimistic, but it's not that different of an end in the movie. It's just like they cut off the last part that was like a time jump. Yeah, a time jump, that's what it's called. And it just was a lot more heart-wrenching, and it just hurt. It just like tugged at my heart and it made me so sad. And I was like, why does it have to end like this? Uh, Now I'm getting emotional again. Now I understand why one of you said you cried at the ending in one of the comments of my live streams. You were like, yeah, I only watched the movie, didn't read the book, but like cried at the ending. You were talking about if this was a movie. Yes, thank you, Luke. That's a good song though. Horribly underrated. If this was a movie. But yeah, now I see what you mean. I just cried a lot more at the movie than the book. Like, something about it was really hitting me. I think, I don't know, with a storyline like that, you either have to be John Green or the movie version will hit like crazy because you can add like music to it, the different way you shoot the scenes. I think you can really like put that picture in a viewer's head, whereas when you're an author, you only have like words and you have to be really good with them in order to paint that picture. But like through film and sound and music, like you can do a lot. Not to say like without being that talented, no shade at whoever the director is, but like I feel like it's just like less effort. You can like evoke a good response without having to just write it all out, I suppose. Like, music does a lot. The soundtrack did so much for that movie. If this was a movie, is better than Back to December. A very unpopular opinion. I love Back to December, but personally, I might agree with you. I feel like I need Taylor's version to come out before I make super definite statements. I'm talking into this like it's a microphone. I'm so sad about 5 Feet Apart. Yeah, the movie was definitely 5 stars, while the book was like 4. It just hit different. It just hit different. That's the only case where the movie's better than the book. Because the book was literally written like alongside the movie. Like the screenplay came first. So, but I do think the book had a lot of really nice details, like especially about Poe, who was the best friend. His backstory was touched on a lot in the book, and I really liked that. I'm just messed up, man. I'm so sad. I've just been watching Claire Wineland's videos as I was like exporting my stuff. This is my little external drive where I keep all my videos. I can see if this was a movie sang by Betty's perspective. I love how people like grabbed onto those Teenage Love Triangle characters and like thought up what they could sing from like every album. After Folklore dropped, I connected every Taylor song to this triangle. Dang, you're dedicated. Wait, do you have some kind of like physical not like proof, like did you do this on paper is what I'm asking? Is there like notes we could look at. I'm so messed up. I feel like I'm just gonna start crying if I think too hard about 5 Feet Apart. Such a freaking movie hangover. That blows my mind when a movie can do that. Because when you're reading a book, usually it takes at least a couple days, or like one whole day. It's never like an hour and a half. But with this one, holy shit, I was literally in there for like less than 2 hours and just mess up. Not physical, but in my head. But I would like to revisit it TBH after New Year's. Maybe we can do a collab on this, Nicole. Yeah, I would love that. I mean, we'd have to figure out how we can do that. I could either tell your notes and shout you out, or if you're able to film something. I don't know how we would do that, but oh, my hair's tangled. It's so tangled. Oh my god, that's not cute. God, it's so hot, man. I'm tired of this. It's December. This is nasty. I wonder how it is in Texas. Isn't it hard to believe that we were literally at like -5 degrees Fahrenheit like 10 months ago? And now Christmas is less than 2 weeks away. And it's like 70, 80 degrees. I still need to watch the 5 Feet Apart movie, though. I love the book so much. If you loved the book, you will love the movie even more. Like, the book to me was really good. Not quite 5 stars, as I said. But holy shit, the movie. They did it so well. I can't even... It's on Netflix, for anybody who's wondering. That's how I was watching it. Luke, no, I think I will give you my ideas and you will make it like the video you did for Betty, James, and Augustine. You should give me your notes. I'm curious. But yeah, that'd be a lot of fun to like bring your ideas to life, to chaos, if you will. Georgia celebrates Christmas on January 7th, so 3 weeks for us, because Orthodox. Oh yeah, we kind of celebrate it then too. Like, I mean, we mostly celebrate the, what is this one, the Catholic one, I guess. Just because, like, you know, the entire like work calendar is based off of those holidays. Like, that's when my mom has off. She doesn't get it off on January 7th. She doesn't get a day off. So oh my god, did you hear that? My lives are just me doing that like day after day. We also celebrate like both Easters, but that's a lot easier to do because they fall on Sunday. So my mom's usually, Christ was born on January 7th in our rules, lol. I think people argue a lot about this. I don't know much about religion. Yes, Olga's stretch. That's cracking, not stretching. I mean, I guess it's a way of stretching. I don't know much about religion at all. I mean, I was baptized under Orthodox when I was in Ukraine. But I think I've only been to a church here, like, maybe 5 times. A lot of religious people around me who find that very, very shocking. Like, people in my town who I grew up with. But I know there's some kind of discourse about, like, what day does Christmas fall on? The 25th of December? Like, people say that's, is it the pagans who did that? I don't even know what pagans are. But supposedly people think he was born in the spring. Like, people who oppose the 25th thing but still kind of celebrate it because capitalism. I mean, that's really the only reason we're kind of celebrating it. We like give each other gifts. We don't go to church. Yeah, I mean, we do a very simple January 7th type of thing where we just basically like eat good. We make some good food. My mom has decided we are going to put the Christmas tree up this weekend. I ain't that religious, but I do like going to church whenever I feel like it, because honestly, Orthodox churches are much better aesthetically than Catholics, TBH. I agree based on what I've seen here. The churches in the US are nothing to write home about. I mean, they just look like YMCAs. I might send some photos to you right now if you want on Insta. Oh yeah, do that. I also really appreciate the way the churches in Ukraine look because they are like 500 years old. Those are Orthodox churches. I don't think they have any Catholic ones there. I've never seen, like, Catholicism, didn't it originate in Italy? Is that right? I could be completely wrong. I mean, I'm sure they might have some really nice old churches that are pretty, but like the American ones, No. I've never seen one. But yeah, God, those Orthodox ones are beautiful. I mean, those are almost like, religion aside, it's like so beautiful that people visit just to see those, like the church in Moscow. Um, all of those, like, they're just stunning. I remember in Kiev, oh my God, there was one that was like entirely like just gold, like completely gold. It like shined in the light. It was so stunning. Like, I would never go to church just to look at the inside of it here. So, um, yeah, so we're putting our Christmas tree up this weekend. My dad finally started kind of clearing out the living room, because we had all the stuff from my parents' bedroom shoved in there after it flooded, and then the whole thing with the carpet cleaner that went defective and like shot water all over the house, and then he kicked those people out. So we were gonna clean the carpet ourselves, and then that never ended up happening, and we're tired of living with a bed in the living room. So my dad has been in the process of moving everything back into the bedroom and just kind of like waving the white flag as far as carpet cleaning goes. So now we have room to put a tree somewhere. That's very exciting. I'm happy to decorate it. That's like my favorite part. It feels like it's been not quite Christmas season yet. And I think we might be done with the whole 80-degree thing after today. Maybe. I won't speak too soon. I think we're going to have a 70-degree, here I go again. I think we're going to have a 70-degree day next week. But other than that, I think we're kind of done. So we're going to have the Christmas tree up. I'm so excited. And we're gonna make these cookies my mom and I used to always make. I haven't made them in like years. They're like a shortbread cream cheese lemon thing, and I think we can veganize it. We're gonna try to do that, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Like a chill little weekend in. Luke, I am back. Just sent those photos to you right now. Oh, I'll check when I get off live. I saw the little bar pop up because I'm going live off my phone. Um, I have so many things I want to do. I did do my Christmas shopping for my Secret Santa presents. I still need to get stuff for Dylan. I need to get stuff for my mom. And I think that's about it. I'm going to go to World Market for my mom's stuff because there's always stuff there that just like shouts to me that it's like for my mom. I might make cinnamon rolls for the first time ever. Oh my God, they're so good. Trader Joe's has these amazing pumpkin cinnamon rolls that are vegan. Oh my God, is it for me? I would send you gifts if I could. Force you to celebrate Christmas because I send you stuff. I need red TV. Oh, the CD. I still haven't bought the CD yet either. I haven't bought any of the Taylor's versions, honestly, if I'm being real with you. They're expensive and I stream stuff so much. I don't know. I do want the Red Taylor's version CD though. I want it signed, but they were only sending it to people in England, I think it was. But yeah, I wanted it so bad. I was gonna order one, then I saw it doesn't ship to my country. So I got the stuff for Secret Santa. I got my really expensive ass nobility drink. It was like a pomegranate cherry type of thing. It was really yummy. And my mom got an eggnog. I tried a little sip of it just to see. It was so nasty. It was so gross. I never liked eggnogs. UK Swifties are so spoiled. They actually weren't able to get access to the signed Folklore and Evermore CDs, and we did. I ordered myself one. Yeah, a lot of stuff doesn't ship to them either, but I hate them. That's very passionate, Luke. A lot of stuff usually doesn't get to them. But yeah, she kind of just like exclusively made the signed red CD for them. I was a little bitter, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm a spoiled American fan, so I'm not gonna, I'm just not gonna go there. I have access to a lot of things. So I got my expensive ass nobility drink. This weekend, as I said, we're putting up the tree, making cookies. I really want to try this new restaurant in Tulsa that is like a seafood restaurant, but they have vegan options. They have a vegan fish sandwich, and I don't know anywhere else that does that. I'm always direct. That's why I can directly say anything. Luke. So yeah, I hate that. Have you met one though? One of my best friends is a Swiftie in the UK. I have mosquito bites all over my leg. If you see me scratching, that's why. And no, don't yell at me not to scratch, because first of all, you can't stop me. And you're not my mom. God, that's bad. Literally 180-degree day, and they just start eating me. Oh, my nose just started like running like crazy. I've been having throat issues. I forgot to drink hot tea today. I was supposed to drink hot tea. I had a smoothie instead. That's still kind of good. Antioxidants and fiber and shit. So I want to go to that restaurant, but I don't know what day I'm going to do that. I also really want to go to Trader Joe's, and then this one like Asian mart in my area that's so good. Yeah, I did, and she was so spoiled and all that because she has stolen versions, and here I am with no fucking CDs. I have all the stolen versions. Be grateful for what you have, please. Oh wait, was she being weird about it? Like, I don't think that's fair to generalize all British fans as being like that, though. Yeah, I have every single stolen version, and I have a signed CD, but that doesn't make me better than someone. I had access to them, you know? Like, they shipped to my country, so I was gonna take advantage of that. But I did buy the original CDs, like, way back in the day. I even have karaoke versions of Debut and Fearless. Oh my god, I sang the shit out of those when I was a child. Oh my god, when I like first got into Taylor at like 6, 7 years old, I sang them on my little karaoke machine. It was such a fun time. What else do I have over there? I only have one of the Lover journal things because I couldn't justify buying all 4. I just kind of like looked at little scans people had done online, and I was so grateful for that because I don't have the money to buy 4 freaking CDs. Also, the Taylor's versions are really expensive because they're so long. I don't have any vinyls, if that makes you feel any better, because I don't have anything to play them on, so I feel like, I don't know, some people just collect them and like display them, but I don't even do that. I would want to have a record player, and I don't, so I don't buy them. My first Taylor Swift song ever was Teardrops on My Guitar when I was 4 years old. Oh my god! So you've been here a long time too. That's so cool. In Georgia too, my god. I always like, I mean, I say I've been here since 2006 because I have been, but like I live in the South, so it's like all of my friends knew who she was. Like that's how I kind of like found out, you know what I mean? Whereas some of you guys, like in the middle of some country, that like typically wouldn't have these things be really popular, like you like found her somehow. Me Too, Teardrops on My Guitar. My first one that I heard was Our Song. I mean, I wasn't a fan or something, but I became a fan since 2017 and a Swiftie since 2019. In India, TS albums are hella expensive. How much are they in your money? I want to like convert it to see. Well, I know American wages are a lot higher. So stuff is like more affordable. So wait, you heard Teardrops on My Guitar when you were 4, and then you just... What happened until 2017? I'm curious about that. What was I doing on my laptop? In Georgia, Red Taylor's version costs 46 lari, okay, 15 bucks. Oh my god. Here it's, hold on. Hang on, let me move my little external flash drive. Red Taylor's version. CD, let's see. Oh, it went down. Hold on, it's really varying. On Amazon, it's like 16 bucks, Target 17, Walmart 17. So comparable. I thought it was like 30 for some reason. Why did I think that? Was it 30 at one point? Am I nuts? Okay, why is it $52 at Best Buy? That better be a signed freaking copy. I'm curious to know how much it is in India, though. Oh my god, they came... Oh. Guys, now I'm really getting jealous. They came with red star confetti. If you ordered it from her website, I guess. Oh, I think that was only with the signed copies, maybe? Holy hell. Ooh, the cardigan with the red stars. Now that's tempting. Damn. Someone said something. $1 is like 70 rupees, so you can imagine. I was a general listener, and I knew all her singles. Yes, even the last time which wasn't as big. But when Look What You Made Me Do dropped, I was obsessed. But I became a Swiftie since Lover dropped. Oh, okay. That's still such a mind-blowing thing to me that there are people who are casual listeners. Oh my god, yes, TS albums are so expensive here in India. Are all albums expensive? Like, I know how things sometimes are just, like, unaffordable in other places. Here, for example, healthcare. Sorry, I had to. No, holy shit. It's, like, nuts. But, like, when I went to Ukraine, looking at all the prices of, like, food there when I went to, like, vegan restaurants in Ukraine, everything seemed so freaking cheap to me, but for people there, it's, like, not affordable. People, like, cook at home. But to me, it was, like, a vegan restaurant here is, like, a restaurant that's, like, fully vegan. I've talked about this before, but they usually charge, like, crazy higher than they should because it is, like, a vegan restaurant instead of just, like, if you go to a normal one that just has vegan options, like, happens to have them, it will be much cheaper. Not Olga bringing up American healthcare in disgrace. Yes, and America for Siberia. Hang on, wait, I can't keep up with these. Indians have harder time, TBH, Asian listeners in general. Aw. Somehow TS songs align with my life. Like, after I fell in love, she dropped Lover. I broke up, she dropped Folklore and Evermore. She just helps me get through things. Yeah, most of the mainstream artists' albums are very expensive. That sucks. At least you have, like, are you able to access streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music and things like that? At least there's that if you have that. I know, like, sometimes they're blocked in some countries, which is so stupid, but you can get a VPN. I have a subscriber from Iran, I think, and oh my god, she's always, like, grabbing new VPNs to try to watch my videos because YouTube is blocked, I guess. That makes me mad. But anyways, back to Ukraine. The vegan food is so much more, like, cheap there compared to here. But it's still unaffordable for them, even though it looks so cheap to us. Spotify was blocked a few years ago? Holy hell. I listen on YouTube personally because YouTube Music isn't available. Spotify sucks because I can't buy premium. Yeah, I don't like Spotify because I don't have premium. I mooch off my boyfriend's YouTube Music because he pays for premium. Yeah, we have a Spotify and a bunch of other streaming platforms for music. Oh, okay. It's here now with annoying ads. Yeah, those ads killed me. And not being able to skip songs, like, that was dumb. I could deal with ads if I could skip as many songs as I wanted, but that was not the case last time I used it. And also clothing in Ukraine seems very cheap to us when we go there. Like, it seems like thrift store, discount store kind of prices. But to them, it's like they only have a few different outfits that they are able to afford and then just, like, kind of cycle through those, like, wash them. And dryers are not very popular in Europe, I'm pretty sure. I'll answer that in a second before I forget my train of thought. We wanted to get one for my grandfather, but we had to, like, special order it. So we didn't end up doing that. But yeah, the way they, like, are able to purchase clothes, the way they wash clothes, it's just like, damn, Americans live in, like, serious convenience. Nicole, do you have any skips from each Taylor album? Just curious. I find Clean and You All Over Me opposite of each other because they have similarities. Oh my god, I see a lot of similarities with Clean and You All Over Me. Skips from each Taylor album. Let me look at my little ranking video again. I think I skip Bad Blood every time. I think that'll be different when Taylor's version comes out, just because it'll be, like, fresher. I don't like the song itself that much, though, so I feel like I'll probably only listen to it a little bit before it just gets, like, old to me. Because it will sound refreshed and better, I think, but, like, the lyrics are still, I don't know, it, like, it gets to be a bit much sometimes. A Perfectly Good Heart is not that good. I'm trying to think what else. Here's my little ranking thingy. Let's consult that. I love The Side of the Door so much, it's so underrated. I love it too. I hate Bad Blood, to be honest. It's the only song by Taylor that I find annoying. Did you hear what I said before you submitted that, or was that an agreement? For me, Debut, 2 to 3. Fearless, 2 to 3. Speak Now, 1. Depends. Red 0, 1989 2, Rep 0, Lover 0, Folklore and Evermore combined 2. Okay, I don't think I have a single skip on Folklore and Evermore. My least favorites are Epiphany and Happiness. However, they are not skips. um, Luke here, all capitals. It's my fave from Fearless. Um, I want to, I'm just going to Google a pronunciation of your name. Ananya? Ananya? There's an actress with the same name as you. Ananya? Death by a Thousand Cuts is chaotic. I love Death by a Thousand Cuts. It is a little bit sonically chaotic. There's like that weird high-pitched violin thing that my mom said sounded like a screaming seagull. It's a little weird, and like the piano that's all like in like that electric piano sort of sound. Stay Beautiful, I'm Only Me When I'm With You, and Invisible are my skips from debut. I'm Only Me When I'm With You is a skip? Luke. Lucas. I don't think that's your full name. When I'm disappointed in something you say, I call you Lucas. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's see what else I don't like too much. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot that you existed. Sorry, I skip it. There is an actress. I think she's American Indian. I only looked at it briefly. Wait, I love Invisible. Sometimes the slower ones in general, not because they're bad, but just because, like, I want to use the limited time I have in the car while listening to music, like, wisely. There are specific songs I want to listen to in specific settings. Like, if I'm in the bathtub, I mean, first of all, I don't, like, grab my phone while my hands are wet, but I don't skip as much. But when I'm in the car, it's like I need a certain type of bop. Fearless, Taylor's version. Forever and Always, Jump and Fall, and Don't You. Forever and Always? I mean, I know it doesn't hit as hard as the original, but, like, oh, I love it. Don't You. I don't skip any of the vault tracks, even though I don't like them a whole lot. I see why they were left off, I guess. Don't You is too slow for me, but lyrically I love it. That's how I feel about Happiness. It's really slow. I play it at 1.5 speed, and that slaps. I'm very happy with it. I might do a cover where I, like, speed up the tempo or something. I think that'd be cool, because the lyrics are beautiful, and I really like the melody. I just think it's a little slow. Mr. Perfectly Fine over Forever and Always. I'm sorry, but Mr. Perfectly Fine did it better. Mr. Perfectly Fine is my favorite vault track. That's the only one that I'm really, really mad that it was left off. The other ones I see why they were left off. Even though they are good, like, I don't think they're bad songs by any means, but I just, like, kind of see what replaced them. But with Mr. Perfectly Fine, no. Literally no. Like, who told her to leave that off? I just want to have a chat with them. But yeah, I forgot that you existed. Afterglow, I kind of skip. So It Goes, I kind of skip. Me. Holy hell, this love is so low. Is that right? Damn, I was just talking with somebody today about how this love is very average for me. But it's, like, at the bottom. I don't think that's right, though, because Welcome to New York is above it, and I like this love more than that. I also like it more than Shake It Off, and Shake It Off is above it. Why is Breathe so low? This was before Taylor's version. Taylor's version, Breathe, made me appreciate it a lot more. I love all vaults. From Speak Now, Superman, because, but it isn't that bad. Depends on my mood. Superman makes me feel icky. Let's see where Superman ranks for me. Where are you, Superman? Number 140. So yeah, it's on the low side. God, it hurts to see this because, like, none of the ones on the lower side are even bad. It's just that the ones on the top half are, like, literally flawless. You know what I mean? I mean, if any of you guys have ranked all of her stuff, you will know what I mean. It's difficult. God, Evermore and Folklore make up so much of my top half. A lot of Speak Now, too. I think I got tired of a lot of Red in a weird way because I overplayed the shit out of it since 2012. I think I might need to do this again with Red Taylor's version in mind because I think I liked that album more than the original. Like, I have a newfound appreciation. I never, like, played the shit out of Speak Now a lot. Cornelia Street is honestly the best song on Lover. Let's see where I rank that in relation. Okay, it's number 34, so what's in front of it? The Man, Soon You'll Get Better. Cruel Summer. That's it. So yeah, it's in my top 4. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Cornelia Street's really freaking good. All you have to do is stay is a skip for me. That one is, yeah, it's 132. I mean, I don't really skip it. I think it's fun. But nice heartbreaking lyrics. I can appreciate a song that's super fun but has heartbreaking lyrics. Wait, hang on. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Hang on, I'm missing some messages. From 1989, Bad Blood and You're in Love. I like You're in Love more than This Love, I think. Yeah, but it's not like, it's not even up to like average. I think the details in it are really cute. You're in Love is my favorite. Like, lyrically, it paints a really nice picture. Sorry, Good for You, of course, it just isn't for me personally. You're so sweet, Luke. You're in Love is cute as fuck, but it doesn't gravitate me at all. Yeah, I like the lyrics. Hang on, let me go look at the lyrics. You're in Love. Lyrics, Taylor. Small talk, he drives, coffee at midnight. The light reflects the chain on your neck. He says, look up and your shoulders brush. No proof, one touch, but you felt enough. I love the visuals. I love the visuals. Ooh. I say that like this is one of my top favorite songs, but it is lower in the ranking of Taylor Swift songs, but that like literally doesn't mean anything to me because they're all so good that like even ones on the lower end are like better than most things that come out. Reputation doesn't have a skip for me, but Endgame could have been better without Ed. Are you one of those non-Ed people? I like his part. I don't mind it. Burnt Toast Sunday. You keep his shirt, he keeps his word. I love the little switcheroo with the keep thing. I'm obsessed with that. Endgame is legit one of my top 3 from Reputation. I really love Endgame. One night he wakes, strange look on his face, pauses, then says, you're my best friend. It's so sweet. The way that she took you two are dancing in a snow globe round and round and kind of incorporated that visually into the Lover music video. You understand now why they lost their minds and fought the wars and where I've spent my whole life trying to put it into words. It's so Taylor. This is a good one. I think the only thing that makes it lower is maybe like the chorus is slightly weak, but like, I don't know, when it gets to ranking all of her music, it comes down to like the most minuscule details for me. Like, it's so difficult. From Lover, I don't skip any, and my favorite is Death by a Thousand Cuts, of course, but if I had to choose one song that doesn't do it for me, but won't skip it, is You Need to Calm Down. Lyrically, comparing to other Taylor Swift songs is just weak, but production and message is flawless. I agree with that. Sorry for Beauty, but Endgame could have been better without it. I like the music video. Do you not like Ed, or do you just not like his part in that? Well, you don't like Everything Has Changed either. I'm seeing a pattern. Oops. What was I doing on here? I feel like I was gonna check something for you guys. Whatever. I've lost it now. Yeah, You Need to Calm Down. Oh, the music video is so good. I appreciate it as a single, but it wasn't very representative of the genius that was on Lover. Like, there were a lot better songs, but I mean, I don't know. I like that it was a single. I liked what it did and how promoted it was because it had such a powerful message. I only wish that The Man did as well commercially because we know it didn't. I don't like his ads and everything has changed. Run and Endgame. No offense, I love and respect Ed, but he just doesn't really fit it for me. You love and respect Ed, so do you listen to his solo music? I'll wait for you to answer this question, then I'm probably gonna go. I have to finish this video. It was supposed to go up today, but obviously that didn't happen. I was too busy having little 5 feet apart meltdowns. Waiting for Luke to respond. I'm going to practice some of my originals tomorrow to stream them. I'll try to do it tomorrow night. Lastly, this is me trying in Cowboy Like Me. Please don't attack me. Oh my god, I love This Is Me Trying. I think This Is Me Trying has some of her best lyrics. I'm too depressive for me. I love that shit. That's the thing for me though. One of her best lyrics ever, I think it's like, they told me all of my cages were mental, so I got wasted like all my potential. And like, I was so ahead of the curve became a sphere. I think that's some of the most genius things I've ever heard. It relates to so many different situations. It's so relatable for so many different people. But yet it's so specific and original. Like, it's not a cliche in the slightest, but like, it's still so accessible to different types of people and what they're going through. I think that's like what makes you such a good songwriter. Like, you can relate to so many people, or people can relate to you, but you're not doing cliches. Cowboy Like Me is cute, but This Is Me Trying is genius, but the production is too depressing. I prefer Hoax. Oh my god, Hoax is so... Whew. That one has some sort of like raw sadness to it. It makes me think of Twilight, I'm not gonna lie. Stood on the cliffside screaming, give me a reason. Holy hell. That one, I don't know, something is really emotional about that one to me. While This Is Me Trying feels almost like someone trying to like numb themselves a little bit, Hoax feels really freaking raw to me. But that doesn't make it any like worse or better to me. It's just... Shit, what was I saying? Just different kind of emotions. Something that's a little bit too sensitive or emotional doesn't deter me away from it. I actually like that kind of stuff more usually. Hoax over Exile, I dare y'all to attack me. I think I agree. Maybe. If not, they're both very uneven playing field with each other. I love the piano of Hoax. I think it's beautiful. Okay, Luke never answered my question of if he likes Ed Sheeran's solo albums or not. That's what I was waiting for. You know what, we're just gonna let the silence speak for itself. I do kind of like Ed's stuff. I mean, I'm not a huge fan, but I don't dislike it by any means. I think Run sounds like an Ed Sheeran song. I would have loved that to be on one of his albums. I've talked about this like several times. The Castle on the Hill parallel with Running from the Law through the backfields. That's a lyric. Those two going together, it feels like it needed to be on his album. But yeah, I haven't listened to his newer stuff a lot though, other than that one song that came out. I forgot what it's called. Shivers, maybe? I like his singles, but never listened to his full album. His voice amazing and is unproblematic. Last album I listened to by him, like fully, was the one Castle on the Hill was on. Was it Division, something like that. Should I do a reaction to his newest one? That might be kind of fun. I just don't like his ads with Taylor, not for me. I love his voice with Taylor. I loved it in 2012 and I love it even more now. Something about the way they sound on Run is like, I don't know, it just hits me. But yeah, I'm gonna try to play an original for you guys tomorrow. What else? I think that's about it. I hope you guys are having a good week. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, good day, good morning.